Hi everybody, this is MyPlate Plus. So originally I had thought about MyPlate as something that you could have a visual capacity. So people always use the saying, I have a lot on my plate. So I decided to make that into a visual. So this is just a screenshot. Let me pull up my plate. And so here's my plate. So once you sign in, you get the sign in link in your email. It's going to say welcome and it's fully customized. When you first log in as a new user, it's going to help you set up your plate. But I'm already set up, so I'm going to go around and just show you some of the cool features that are in MyPlate Plus that differs from MyPlate, the original one. So what's the same is that there is a private plate that only you can see, and you'll see where I've put things from my calendar, different tasks, and I can mark them done. I can change the date or export them to the calendar, excuse me. I can move it to a side plate. I can pass the plate to someone else if I need support, or I can edit the task. So you'll see when you edit a task or even when you create a task, it will give you the categories and you can set up the categories. You can choose where it'll be on your plate or if it's on a side plate, and you can mark when it's complete. If you need help estimating how much space this takes up, AI can help you estimate it. You can put a due date and you can also add steps to your task. You can also view what's on your side plate and see your completed work. Something that I added is how you can add your Google Calendar so it can just automatically pop up everything that you have going on for the week. You can filter it by the day. You can also filter it by what type of activity it is. So I see it's completed the social activity that I did have earlier this week. And then let me go to my settings at the top right here. There's actually two settings. So these are your plate settings, so you can change what goes on your plate and your display name, as well as different display preferences to make the app more to your liking and more customizable for each person. Then over to the bottom left side, you have the different themes and your status that you can share with your table, which we're about to get to that. I'm going to change the color so you can see midnight rest. And then another thing is, you see I'm at 95% capacity. So if I need to make room, AI can help me with my plate assistant make room to make sure this actually fits my life and helps me rearrange different things. We also have the brain dump, which is where I can just list a bunch of things that I need to do, and then AI will sort them into tasks and organize it for me. There is a check-in that you can do to show how available you actually are, and the focus mode. I'm not sure if I showed that yet. That allows you to just see your tasks, and then you can also play music, or you can link to prefer your own music if you want to use Spotify, Apple Music, or YouTube. It's just a cleaner display for when you are working if you want to see your tasks for the day. Now we're going to go on to our table. So my table, I have my sister on it with me. You invite somebody by letting them use your code. And when they paste their code in, you become a trusted circle, and that is someone that you could pass one of your plate items to. So for example, if we are living together and one of us, maybe I need to get the groceries, but my day has just been really overwhelming and I can't, I may try to pass that plate to my sister. You also have the pass to me section, so you can see when we have passed each other different tasks, and ironically the buy groceries, she helped me start it and she accepted the help, but when she was trying to send me a task, I did decline it. So you have the option to accept or decline. And after you do 3 check-ins, you will see your capacity. So it starts to record those patterns, which will help you see what capacity you truly have. So that is MyPlate Plus.